Going on to you, Taurus, out there. So look, smash the like button. There's a link in the comment section below called the Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website which has all the ways to be able to financially support the show, so I can most definitely keep the channel going. I have everything from birth chart readings, tarot readings, ways in which I can help you read the tarot, right? Just in case if you want to read it. Excuse me. And also I have books that are on Amazon's as well. So I just want to go ahead and say thank you. Which reminds me, I'm gonna put some money into the Amazon stock since I'm already. That's neither here nor there. Look, the point is, you Taurus have the King of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So what I'm seeing here, excuse me, about you Taurus is that a lot of you very much so interesting. So what I'm seeing here for you Taurus overall is that, because I don't be knowing how to approach situations. I know what to say, but I don't know how to approach it sometimes. The King of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Swords, this is about how it is that you are not necessarily very confident about getting to know somebody. There's an instance in which you Taurus could be putting yourselves back out there, but there's this sense of like you Taurus not wanting to. The King of Cups and the Nine of Swords is really about, like I said, it's about how you don't want to be always the person that has to approach or do the approaching all the time. You don't necessarily mind approaching, right? But you don't want to have to do all of the work. And the Ace of Swords represent, you're just paying, you're just asking yourself the question of, are you going to have to do all the work? Are you the type of individual that, you know, everybody else prior to you can get whatever it is that they want, but as soon as you want some form of work being done, now all of a sudden you have to work for it. You have to do everything that you possibly can for it. And a lot of you Taurus are understanding that, no, it takes two. It's going to take two people to be in a relationship with, right, with each other to actually make it work. And you're right. The thing about it is that the Seven of Wands and the Moon, however, is about how, but like I said, Taurus, not too many people are really up to your speed. Because, and this is exactly the reason why a lot of you Taurus are skeptical or doubting in the first place, because you Taurus understand that fact. You understand that you know, it can't just always be about you doing everything. That's not how a relationship is supposed to go. It will ruin one. And if you see that it's going in that direction, you will move. You will leave them alone, says the Moon. The Ace of Swords, you are very wary about a relationship going in that direction. You just now getting to know somebody, and then it's going and moving in the direction of them being dysfunctional and them acting like they can't do anything, you know? And the Ten of Swords and the Page of Pentacles right here represents how, since that's the case, a lot of you very much so need to understand that you're in a position where, because like I said, you've been around the block. Like I said in other readings, you've been around the block a couple of times. And a lot of the times what people miss is experience. You could gain all the knowledge that you want, but then what it is that you need the most sometimes is experience. And you Taurus definitely have experience. You definitely do. You have experience. And that's exactly the reason why you don't want to have anything to do with any of those, anyone that is going to waste your time. The Page of Pentacles, because you holding yourself to a higher regard now, right? Taurus can represent the bull sometimes that gets sacrificed, that gets thrown to the wolves. That's what Taurus can represent sometimes. So as a result, you Taurus understand now, it's time for you to stop allowing yourselves to be the sacrificial bull, the bull that just gets, because they allow themselves to be put in that position in the first place. Now, why am I saying all this? Because of the world and the sun card. You have to learn to take care of you. You have to take care of you. You, Taurus, have to be wary of you. It's yourself on the line. You're looking out for yourself, especially if you have little ones. Not only are you looking out for yourself, but you're looking out for other people. You're looking out for your family members too. So you want to make sure that your family members is good, right? No. You want, that's my cat down there. You want to make sure that your family members are good. And the best way for you to do that is by making sure that you're safe. The Page of Wands is about how, since that's the case, you Taurus also have to understand that, when it comes to this stuff, don't allow yourself to get so caught up with thinking that it's always going to be like that. Because I'm seeing that you Taurus may want to handle that, because you still have to get back on the horse. You still have to, if you want to find someone, you're still going to have to get back out there and get to know them. You don't want to be stuck in a position where you're just scared. You don't want to talk to somebody. You don't want to do that, because what's going to happen is that you're never going to actually get yourself back up on out there and really do it. You're always going to be in a position where you'll be thinking to yourself, well, okay, even when you see opportunities in front of your face, you'll still be in a position where you'll be like, oh, okay, you won't actually try your hand because this thing isn't convenient for you. And sometimes relationships, at the very beginning at least, aren't convenient. They're not comfortable. So let's clarify the world. Three of Cups, Five of Swords, the Emperor, the Moon, and the Strength card to clarify the World card for you, Taurus. So once again, the Three of Cups represents some people you have already met that are kind to you, that have already shown you that they are interested in you a little bit, because they're kind. Now, you don't necessarily know 100% if they're interested, but they are kind to you whenever it is that you come around. The thing is the Five of Swords and the Emperor. You, Taurus, have to get it through your minds now to get over the mental trip that you're on. A lot of you are looking good, right? A lot of you are looking very good, but at the same time, a lot of you also need to understand that even though you're looking good and all of that, like I said, you fell off of the horse. You had so many people playing with you, wasting your time. You ended up vanishing and being on some hermit stuff and was like, you know what, you're going to do your own thing. Then you came back even more attractive because you got that emotional baggage that you done worked out. But now you're getting onto the other end of the extreme where it's like you scared now to talk to somebody. And what it is I'm trying to say to you is don't be afraid when it comes to that. The moon, right? Excuse me. That's what the Emperor is about. You know, take your power. How you do that. Embrace it. Deal with it for what it is. You are attractive. Dysfunctional people are going to come to you, just like functional people will come to you. I've met some functional people on my path here, as it is, and I've been doing tarot readings. I've met a lot. I've met more dysfunctional people, but I've met a lot of functional people as well that strive to have lives. Shout outs to those people, by the way, who strive to have lives and who are functional. But the thing is that the moon and the strength card is about how you need to understand don't allow yourself to be caught up with that. Because the moon and the strength card are all about how you have to understand that what it is that you've got is you Taurus are in a situation where you have so much to offer, but you can't be scared though. Like even to kind of let you know what's going on with me, to kind of show you that you're not alone in this. With me, for instance, I'm not afraid to go over and talk to people, because whenever it is that I'm out, I must talk to especially if I have purpose when I'm going somewhere, which when I step out of my house, I do go somewhere. I do have purpose. Of course, I'm going to talk to somebody. I must talk to the cashier, the doctor, the dentist. I must talk to somebody who may not even necessarily work there, just a customer, but just for the art of conversation, to find out some new information and to socialize. I must talk to somebody. I must talk to somebody. So with that being said, you're afraid a little bit, or you're a little bit apprehensive of the socializing, the idea of, well, what's going to happen to you if you're getting too good with somebody else? Are they going to disrespect you? Are they going to be conniving? Are they going to run game on you? And that's the thing that you're trying to shield yourself from. But the strength represents, you got to come out of that, because the moon is at night and the strength is Leo, which represents day, right? It represents the daytime. So this is about, let your freak flag fly, in a sense that do your thing, Taurus, like live your life. Don't be afraid to go over and talk to somebody else, because like I said, even when it comes to me, I speak to people, but at the same time, am I looking for an emotional connection in the States? No, because it's too crazy. So I personally stopped trying because of the experiences that I've had. But it doesn't mean that I'm done for good. I still speak to people, just not from that capacity. And I will speak to people in that romantic capacity overseas, because that's exactly what it is I'm planning on doing anyway. So, that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Peace. Appreciate y'all.